Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to start my version of the reading rush. It's pretty much the exact same reading rush that everybody else has been doing. I'm only doing it a little bit later because my husband had to go away on a business trip this week, and I've known he's had to go away for a while, so I figured the best way to spend the week without him was to just read, and then he wouldn't get cranky and I could actually spend some time with him while he was home. So this is just a quick intro to go over the prompts or challenges. So my TBR for the reading rush, and I'm so looking forward to this. I'm excited about all of these books. Also, this is just the cutest. I love it so much. I'm going to be using it for everything, including weird Mike's Hard slushy drinks, apparently. The first challenge is read a book with a cover that matches your birthstone. So I am March, so I am aquamarine, which it's kind of a hard color to do, but what I ended up doing is grabbing the Extraordinaries. I did get this from Chapters. It was a staff pick, and the staff pick was Maddie's, so that worked well. And while this cover does not match my birthstone, the inside cover is kind of an aquamarine-y color. Oh my goodness, I just saw this! Oh, there's art on the back! This is so cool, I love it! Oh, I'm excited even more now for this book. So this is about a boy named Nick who writes fictional stories about superheroes. Superheroes are a real thing in this universe, and he's fine being just an ordinary person, and he spends his time writing fictional superhero stories about these real-life superheroes until a chance encounter with his favorite superhero, also a longtime crush, means they become friends, and he starts wanting to be extraordinary, just like his superhero crush, and there is supposed to be a very cute romance in this, so I'm very excited to read it. So this will be the cover that matches my birthstone. The next challenge is to read a book that starts with the, and I actually had a little bit of difficulty with this challenge just because so many books start with the. So for a book that starts with the word the, I'm going with The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lau. I'm so bad at names, you guys. I've been very excited to read this book. It's been on my radar for a while. It is about Mozart's older sister, who is just as an accomplished musician as he is, only they live in a time where it is not proper for a lady to be a musician, and her father wants her to get married and become a housewife and start a family, but all she wants to do is be a famous musician. So there's a mysterious force that comes into play that then gives her the opportunity to make all of her dreams come true at the cost of her younger brother, Mozart. And on the back it says, I am the sister, the other Mozart, and her story is mine. And I'm very excited to read this one. The next challenge is read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. I've seen a lot of movies, I've read a lot of books, and I really wanted to make this a doable reading rush for me. I didn't want to feel challenged or like a failure if I wasn't able to do these 7 books in 7 days. So I picked a rather easy one that I've already read, but I love the movie, and I love the book, and I love the author. So I picked Stormbreaker by Anthony Horowitz. This is about a 14-year-old kid who lives in Britain. He lives with his uncle because his parents have died, and his uncle dies in a car crash. And it isn't until after his uncle dies in a car crash that he realizes his uncle is actually a spy for MI6, and MI6 needs his help to finish the mission that his uncle was doing when he was actually killed. The movie has Alex Pettyfer, Ewan McGregor, and Alicia Silverstone in it, along with Missy Pyle, and it is one of those movies that I know it's not the greatest cinema movie, or it's not the greatest movie ever made, but I just love it. It's a fun watch for me. I have read the entire series. I think there's 13 books in the series of this, and I wanted to give it a reread, so I figured this would be the perfect time to start because it is a quick middle grade book, big writing, and hopefully it's just a quick zip through for me. I did find this audiobook on Libby from my library, so I'm reading it as I go to and from work. so hopefully that makes it super quick. The next challenge I'm doing a tiny bit differently. So I have books all over the house. There's really no way for me to not look at where I'm going, and this next challenge is read the first book you touch. So instead of reading the first book I touch, I asked my husband to pick out one of his books that he really wants me to read. And he came up with Mauve by Simon Garfield. It is about the true invention of the color purple in dyes, and it's how one man invented a color that changed the world because it was the first of its kind of synthetic dye. How many pages is this guy? It's only about 200 pages. It sounds interesting to me, and he wanted me to read it, so I'm going to give it a go. Now, for the controversial challenge, read a book completely outside of your house. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Where am I going to go? My backyard, yes. Work, yes. So I'm going to aim for my backyard. It is super hot outside all the time right now where I am. So I wanted to do a really quick book that I could maybe do in 2 night sittings. So I decided to pick up the first Sailor Moon manga. I love the TV show. I have watched it many times, but I've never read the mangas, and this I got as a present a while ago and never picked up. So hopefully I can very quickly skim through this. The illustrations look really neat. I'm a little disappointed that there's no color, just first flip through, but we'll see how that one goes. Read a book in a genre you've always wanted to read more of. I am so bad with nonfiction books, and I know I need to read more nonfiction books. And this was recommended to me by a friend when I asked him for recommendations on what to read if I want to understand more about Indigenous rights in Canada. And he recommended From Where I Stand by Jody Wilson-Raybould. Oh, Stephen, you're gonna hate me. Jody Wilson. I'm looking it up. Okay, From Where I Stand by Jody Wilson-Raybould, which is a timely, forthright, and optimistic, drawn from speeches made over a 10-year period. Jody Wilson-Raybould's inspiring prose outline the actions that must be taken by governments, Indigenous nations, and all Canadians to achieve true reconciliation in this country. So I'm very excited to read this. I'm also very excited to read this in a vlog because I feel like I will have more of an opportunity to talk about what I'm sure I'm going to learn from this book and how to help in my everyday life and understand more about Indigenous rights and what they're going through and how to help them. Last challenge, read a book that takes place on a different continent than yours. Again, I want to make this easy for me. I want to make it fun. I don't want to feel too pressured, so I'm picking up the next Del Toro Quest book. This is Dread Mountain, so we follow Leaf, Jasma, and Barda as they go to Dread Mountain to get the next stone of the Belt of Del Toro. This is the 5th stone. Tiny, super tiny, quick read. I love these books. I try to reread them every so often, and I feel like this is just a very opportune time to get another one down and keep going with the series. Okay, that was a long intro. I will be trying to vlog every single day. I want to get back into daily vlogs or weekly vlogs or any kind of reading vlogs because I've sucked at them. And my husband's away, which means I can actually vlog around the house and him not screech like a pterodactyl or shy away from the camera or do any of the other ridiculous stuff he does. There's a hockey game tonight. I have currently gotten re-addicted to Fable 2, and I really, really, really want to start reading The Kingdom of Bach, or Back, tonight. Why do I keep saying Bach? Oh my god. I really want to start reading The Kingdom of Back tonight, so hopefully I get a good chunk of this done during the commercial breaks. Okay, on with the vlog.
How much pain and joy they bring me, combining with the excellent political situations we get in here and the
So taking a little pause, we're watching some Haley in Bookland here, but I want to try making these garlic zucchini chips. So we're gonna see how that goes. I success. Oh my god, English Madison. I successfully used the mandolin and I didn't cut my own hand off. Woohoo! Hunt. My garden is so sad. It got overrun by weeds. Parsley, parsley. Ooh. Parsley and shit ton of tomatoes. Okay, another thing for another day. I need parsley. I gotta put you down. Parsley scavenge was successful. Okay, I need preheating oven, slicing the zucchini. I am melting the butter very slowly. And I need to mix butter and stir, melt butter and stir in garlic and parsley, and I need 1 teaspoon chopped parsley. Okay, here we go. That's it, Jack. Is that a Winslow? That's a Winslow. Is that a Ginny? That's a Ginny Weasley. You want to come in now? Fine. Butter has melted. In goes the parsley. Okay. Okay. So I've cooked them exactly how it says to, and they're quite soggy. I feel like they're supposed to be crispy. Did I maybe do them too thin? I mean, I'm sure they're gonna taste good, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick them up like chips. I'm gonna have to use a fork. Yeah, let's try. 24 seconds in and they scored! Ginny's very excited. This is how we watch hockey in my house. Okay, we finished the first period. Ginny has fallen asleep. I have decided to pick up Stormbreaker because I wanted something that I could put down as soon as the hockey game comes back. Good night so far, eh, Jammy Jam? Oh!
Sticks are flailing here at the end of the second period. We've got a penalty pending as Eric Sinek continues to tackle.
That was a big hit.
It's going to be big Tyler Myers, I believe, for cross-checking on that as he gets physical down low. A couple big hits, and it was Connor that was stood up by Edler, but he was ready for the hit. And just boom, there it goes. And back with a good hit there on Horowitz, a physical play. This thing getting chipped in this second period, and eventually you're going to see the come down and boom, bulldoze them over. And I believe that's where the penalty takes place.
Okay, so if I'm understanding that scrimmage craziness, the Canucks are going to start the third period on a power play, and they're winning 3-1, which is fantastic, and Virtanen is amazing and stopped a breakaway. But we just finished period number 2. Sorry, I know this is a reading vlog, not a hockey vlog. So we're going to pick up Stormbreaker again. I'm currently on page 92, making pretty good progress. Ginny has, can you see her? Put herself to sleep there. Was on the other couch. So let's do some reading before the third period comes on. Okay, hockey game is done. Canucks won 4-3. Not the greatest, but it was a win. And I'm about 110 pages into Alex Rider. I'm really enjoying it. It's been years since I've read this book. I forgot how much I liked the characters, and the plot is just really well done, and it's one of those from beginning to end. The things that show up in the beginning of the book really make sense at the end. And I really like when that happens. That's about it. I never updated on the zucchini chips. Not my favorite. They did not crisp. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. I'm more of a baker than a cook. But not my favorite. I mean, it was zucchini, so it was good, but not my favorite crisps. Other than that, I'm going to finish editing this vlog, have it up hopefully tomorrow, call my husband, say goodnight, and go to bed. Have a good night.